So this is show number 48, and we're going to start out in a standing position. So please cross your ankles, bring your feet in. You should be getting awfully good at this by now. Arms up, lean forward, and stand up. We're going to do an interesting little series here. It's going to open up through the chest, through the shoulders, contract the muscles in your back, stretch your hamstrings, and work on your armpits. Generally, you don't do anything for those except shave them and spray them. Now we're going to work on them. So put your fingertips together. Your arms are up shoulder level. You begin to push your hands away. Now pay real close attention here. You don't glide your arms away gently. You are going to push as if though you're pushing a heavy object forward, and contract your pecs, your pectoral muscles. Push your hands away. Push now. Feel that in the pectoral muscles. Arms way out. Then glide your arms back. Bring your arms up. Keep them shoulder level as long as you're able. And then ease back. Interlace your fingers. Begin to bend at the hip joints. Don't throw your seat way back. Try to keep the weight evenly distributed between the balls of your feet and the heels of your feet. Fold forward now. Fold forward, stretching through your hamstrings, bending at the hip joints, not at the waist. Drop your head down and bring your arms up. Way, way up. Open your chest, open your shoulders. Lift up your head, line your neck up to your spine. Come up out of the hip joints, easing up, and release your fingers. Bring your arms up, arms out shoulder level, bend your elbows. Come back in, fingertips touching. Now again, imagine you're pushing a very heavy thing away. Contract your pecs, push your hands away, push, push. Use your shoulders, Glide your arms out. Glide them out. Keep your arms up shoulder level as long as you are able, as far back as you can. And then bring your hands back. Interlace your fingers. Lengthen up. Bend at the hip joints. Breathe softly. Breathe softly. Get a deep stretch. Now get your mind into the hamstrings, into your hip joints. Stretch. Stretch through your glutes. Stretch through your lumbar back. Pull the crown of your head toward the floor. Arms way up, way up. Pick up your head. Line your neck up to your spine. Coming up out of the hip joints. Inhale, coming up. And exhale. Arms out, up, and come in. Fingertips touching. One more time. Push hard, push hard. Push, push. Use your shoulders. Use your pectorals. Stretch. Feel it in your armpits. Way out. Glide your arms back. Glide your arms back. Wind around behind you. Open your chest. Interlace your fingers. Bend at the hip joints. Flow. Flow forward. Breathe softly. Stretch into your hamstrings. Bend at the hip joints. Come on down, glide now, glide. Pull the crown of your head toward the floor, arms up. Pick up your head, line your neck up to your spine. Come up out of the hip joints, spine very straight, and relax. I can really feel that in my neck and shoulders. I hope you can too. Cross your ankles and sit. And now we're going to work on the neck and shoulders. So rest your arms on your knees and turn your chin over the right shoulder. Go slowly. Go as far over as you are able. Put your mind to the left side of your neck. Stretch deeply, chin over the shoulder. Lengthen those muscles. Slowly turn to the left. Now, not only are we going to be pulling the tension out of your neck and shoulder area, but as you stretch and hold deeply, you're going to be toning these muscles. Now, take it from me, there's no way you're going to get around aging. You know? What's the alternative? I'd rather age. But the thing is, if you work hard and exercise, you will stay firmer and more flexible, and you don't need to do the surgery bit, you know? Just don't need to do that. Stretch the left side of your neck. Wrinkles just say that you've been around a while, so we're all going to wrinkle, but let's just try to be toned and wrinkled. That's okay with me. And drop your ear over the other shoulder. Now breathe softly. Breathe softly. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Stretch. Now be careful to not go excessively. You know that. And lift up. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Now drop your head forward and consciously pull it down. Pull your chin to your chest. Then lift up your head and ease it back. Ease it back, stretching to the front of your neck. Coming back up again. Turning to the right. You know, something's kind of interesting if you'll think about this. Unless you're watching a video or you're in a class or you're doing a show on television, working out with one, chances are very great that you would never take the amount of time that this requires. You would never do it on your own. Because we feel like we've just got too much else to do and it takes too long. But it is so beneficial. And it is really a wonderful thing to do to pull that tension out. Drop your right ear over the right shoulder. Stretching, stretching. Lengthen out those muscles. Lift up. And drop over to the left. Stretch. Now keep your shoulders limp. Don't bring your shoulders up to your ear. Stretch. Breathe softly. And come back up again. And then drop your head forward and try to press your chin into the chest. Stretch the back of your neck. Lift up your head. Ease your head back. Ease back. Keep your lips together. And come back up again. Good. So hopefully that has loosened you up some. Now we're going to cross the ankles again and stand up. Bring your feet in very close to your body, arms up. We're going to review what we did the first stage of the sun salutation, and now we're going to go into the second stage. We're going to learn the positions, and then later we'll pull them all together and make it a flowing series. So first stage, feet flat, separate your toes, have your palms beside your thighs. Tighten your kneecaps, tighten your quads, tighten your stomach. Go into a pelvic tilt. That means you press if you're pressing into a wall, you'd be pressing your waistline into the wall behind you. And bring your palms together and inhale. You glide your arms up, way up. As you know, I said I don't believe in arching too much at the onset. Too many people really have some chronic back problems, so I don't arch significantly. Then you exhale, bring your hands down, place your palms to the side of your body, fold forward, bending at the hip joints, the tabletop, stretching through your hamstrings. Ease down. Try to put your fingers on the floor lined up with your toe tips, fingertips and toe tips in a straight line. Now breathe softly and bring your right leg back, stretching out, stretching out. Stretch out your back leg, stretch it out, stretch through the top of your thigh. Then come up, other leg back, bring the right foot up. Try to have it up with your fingertips and stretch. Stretch through the top of your thigh. Remember let me show you, we did the kneeling cobra variation, you remember, sometime back? That was getting you prepared to do these stretches. And then push up and come up, palms together, and stretch, arch back a little bit, and come forward. Now breathe softly. We'll incorporate the yoga breathing with it later. Bend at the hip joints, stretch through your hamstrings, slide your hands down your legs, put your hands on the floor in line with your toe tips. Right leg back, stretch it out, the top of the foot flat, stretch, and up, left leg back, right foot up, and stretch. Don't let the knee go over your toes. Keep your knee lined up to your ankle, pushing up, feet fairly close to each other. Palms on the floor, fingertips lined up with your toe tips. Try to bring your forehead into your shin bones. Pick up your head, line your neck up to your spine, palms together. Come up out of your hip joints. And stretch. Arch a little bit. Open your chest, face the ceiling. Lengthen through your torso. And come on back down. All right, now we're going to start from the beginning and go through. Palms together, knees tight, quads tight, stomach tight, pelvic tilt. Inhale, arms straight out and up. Stretch, lengthen, arch slightly. Exhale, coming forward, palms together, hands down. Fold, stretching through the hamstrings. Hands on either side of your feet. Right leg back. Stretch, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Coming up, left leg back, right foot up. And stretch. Breathe softly. Stretch. Coming back up again. Pull your head down. Pick up your head, line your neck up to your spine, palms together. Coming up. Reach up. Arch. Face the ceiling. Coming forward. Palms together. And we'll add more to it again soon. Cross your ankles. Sit and come back to the stomach. Another variation for the cobra. Cobra pose is one of the best things in the world you will ever do for your lower back. Place your palms flat on the floor with your elbows pointing to the ceiling, the top of the feet flat, forehead down. Inhale, skim the forehead, nose, chin up, push up. Now, exhale and turn and look at your heel. Feel the stretch through your torso. Rotate forward, breathe softly, ease down. Inhale, skim the forehead, nose, chin up. Lower your shoulders, lengthen your neck, turn and look at your left heel. Breathe softly, rotate forward, ease down. Do one more on either side, and I'll see you later. Bye.
To purchase a copy of Priscilla's Yoga Stretches for Beginners, program number 012-102, please call 1-800-553-7752 or write to the address on your screen.